Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, my lovely Pisces, let's see who's your next romantic partner and what type of relationship it's going to be. And if these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button. Whoops, I know I already just said that. All right, so we see the Queen of Wands coming through. So this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. All right. We do see the Five of Swords. Now, for some of you, I do think that there could be some personality clashes here with this person, or this could be a connection that has a tendency to run hot and cold. Now, this person might also have other involvements when you meet them, or it might take a while for this connection to come into union or to be exclusive with this person. Now, Pisces, this person is viewing you as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, and we see the Ace of Swords. So this could indicate that it's someone new, but sometimes the Ace of Swords for me as a reader can be a reconciliation energy. Now, we definitely have strong Aries coming through, but I do feel like this person is somebody who's very physically active. I feel like this person's very attractive, but I do kind of pick up on a little bit of player type energy here. Okay, so again, that might be a source of, conflict within the relationship or maybe in the beginning of the connection. I also feel like this person is kind of used to getting what they want, so they might be a little bit spoiled, or they could be an only child, or they could just be somebody who's just kind of used to, it's my way or the highway type energy, okay? I do think they're very physically attractive. I think this person is successful, but I am picking up on this person kind of being a bit bossy at times. All right, Pisces, but again, there's still a really strong attraction here between you and them. Some of you know this person from the gym or somewhere you go back to frequently. So it could be work, it could be school, it could be, somewhere in the community, somewhere you like to go. I do think this person is hardworking, and like I said, I am seeing somebody here who does work out or puts a lot of, time and effort into, refining their physical body. This person with the Five of Cups could also be working on healing. I'm kind of getting like this person may have had a difficult past or a difficult childhood, whether it was like they came from a broken family, or they struggled with vices in the past, or they lost a parent when they were younger. I do feel like this person, for some of you, they could be like in therapy or in counseling, or maybe they have been in therapy or in counseling. I do think you might have a soft spot for this person, Pisces, though, because you do know that they've been through quite a lot here. Some of you, this person, I do see conflict within this relationship, though, so it is a bit of a heads up. Now, all relationships take work. No one's perfect. So some of my Pisces, you might feel like, okay, this is something we can work through or we can get through. But I do see there being a bit of conflict here in this connection. So let's keep going and see what else we need to know here. All right. Some of you, it could be somebody that you're in conflict with or you're in separation from right now, and they could be coming back around to heal things or to make it up to you. But for others of you, it's just a heads up. This might be a very passionate connection, a lot of attraction, but there might be some personality clashes and conflict. Yeah, this person could be a Leo. We see strong Aries and Leo energy. So they're positive, they're passionate, they're playful. But this person definitely likes to get attention, and I feel like that might get on your nerves a little bit here, Pisces. Now, they could have experienced loss or in a period of recovery. And for some of you, that loss, Pisces, was at was when they were younger. And I feel like it's something that's really affected them, like they lost a parent or something. Or, they lost maybe even a close friend that has like really seriously affected them. I do see that they have strong water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And that's where I think you two are going to really connect, where you're going to feel a lot of empathy here for this person. But Spirit's saying also they're very passionate. And I feel like they are going to be very passionate with you. But there's that kind of fine line between passion and conflict. So there's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. They could be an exciting lover. They're showing up as the Five of Swords, so they could have Venus in Aquarius, which could be a slightly difficult placement for somebody with strong water in their chart, because Aquarius energy is very open to doing things differently. They're the water bearers, for example, so they might like come off as kind of emotional, but be able to detach easier than somebody who has a lot of strong water in their chart. Now, again, this person might not have Venus in Aquarius, but I felt the need to call that out. All right. This person, definitely we get gym rat. We're definitely getting someone here that likes to work out, take care of their physical body. They could be a performer. I am seeing somebody here that maybe has even done pole dancing, like not as a job, but like one of those pole dancing classes. This person could also be like a fitness instructor, Pilates, yoga, spinning, things like that. Or this person just really does like to keep themselves fit because maybe they have to for their job or their position or their career. And some of you are meeting this person at work, so you might have a lot in common. But we do see here that there could be some struggles due to other involvements here, either when you meet this person or, throughout the relationship. Because I do feel this might be somebody here who's kind of hard to pin down, Pisces. So just a little bit of a heads up, all right? Let's see what else we need to know about this person. Okay, this is somebody that you may already know. So it could be somebody who's coming back around for reconciliation, or it could be somebody that you've been dealing with loosely for a while. So this would indicate that you're going to deal with them again, some of you, if you choose to. Again, it could be somebody that is coming back to where you work or coming back to your neighborhood. They are going to step up and they're going to ask you out, Pisces. They may speak with an accent. So some of you, I'm getting like a southern accent, but I'm seeing here more than anything, like this just means they're from a different city, state, or country even. Okay, and they do wear a meaningful accessory. I am seeing like a necklace of some kind. I do feel like this person is bold in their, in the way that they dress or the way that they present themselves. So they probably have, some pretty cool pieces, whether it's clothing or whether it's jewelry. Like there's something I feel bold and flashy about this person. Spirit is saying that they have been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. Okay. So again, they might be somebody who kind of comes in and out of your job or the gym or your life. Okay, so really trust your intuition here. So let's see. But I'd be careful, Pisces, about getting too emotionally invested early on in this connection. All right, this person, for some of you, may be clean shaven. They might have a bald head, a baby face, or no facial hair. All right, this person is going to be funny, they're passionate, they're sexy. All right, and they are caring, they're loving, they're sensitive and affectionate. And I think you really do see this side of them, Pisces. But I also feel that this person could be like hot-tempered, or they may kind of run a bit hot and cold. Okay, and we do see here confirmation that they're going to be in chill mode. So they're dating, they're weighing their options, they're taking their time. And again, that could be, this confirmation here of other involvements here with this person. All right, so they're showing how they're viewing you. They're viewing you as the magician. So this is definitely seeing you, Pisces, as somebody who has it all, somebody who's checking all of their boxes, has all the tools that they need. Now, if you have a history with this person, they may feel like you're still not over what's happened between you and them in the past, or that you still kind of hung up on something that, created a rift between you in the past. Some of you, I do want you to be careful, because with the 10 of Cups coming through here, I do feel like this person does and can imagine a future with you, but I also feel like they're like in that chill mode, dating, weighing their options, and they may feel like you're doing the same, or that this is just something that's going to be fun, but be around for like a good time, not a long time. So they might feel like you're on that same page. Okay. And, but we do see the Empress energy. See, this person, I think what I'm getting is this person themselves are a little bit conflicted about what they want and whether or not they're ready to settle down. So I do feel like they may project that onto you, because I do see in a lot of ways this person feels like, you could be the one. Okay, but then I also feel like they're really insecure. And so if you have like a fight or an argument with this person, They may end things quickly. It's kind of like, I'm going to leave you before you leave me type energy. Or they might just be like, oh, Pisces is just, not in it for the long haul. So I'm not going to get too emotionally invested. So I do want you to be a little bit careful, because I am picking up on quite a roller coaster ride here with this person. But I also feel like this person sees that you have so much to offer, that you're really attractive. So I can see them being very jealous as well, or worried that someone else is going to come in and swoop you up here. All right. This person sees you as the rescuer. So they see you as strong and supportive of others, and that you act out of love with no expectation of reward. And for some of you, this person may want you to be rescuing them. So just keep an eye on that this is a balanced connection. Yeah, see, this person feels like you're a healer, Pisces. And some of you, you do need to be aware as a empath, as a water sign, that you have a passion for serving others, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. And you can transform pain into healing. And it's a role that water signs oftentimes do take on. Okay, but you want to make sure that this energy is balanced, okay, so that it doesn't have to necessarily be tit for tat, but it's like you make this person feel really good, but how do they make you feel? Because it feels like they bring a bit of chaos and drama, and maybe some really good sex into your life, right? But then they also bring with them chaos and drama and a bit of instability. So this person does see you as a Don Juan. I do feel like this person may get jealous at times, Pisces. So we see that, they see you as really seductive. They see that, you're good with the ladies or good with the men, like that you're definitely seductive, and people are attracted to you. But I also feel that for some of you, you have to be aware with this 10 of Swords coming through, that this may not be a connection that's meant to go the distance if they're going to bring you a lot of drama, or they're kind of draining your energy. Okay, or just withdrawing more than they're depositing, okay, or if they bring too much chaos and drama to your life. So let's see. We do see the Ace of Swords. Some of you, this is a reconciliation. Spirit saying it's safe to make the move you're considering. I mean, maybe some of my Pisces, you're not done with this person, or you're not done with this connection just yet. All right. This person is going to come in and apologize. So if I am reading for a lot of my Pisces, this is a past person who is going to try to come back around. All right. But you need to be aware that there may be third-party interference. And I do feel for some of my Pisces, your friends and your family might not be super excited about this connection coming back around, or like the way this person treats you. So I just want you to, and I want to give you a heads up. I would love this reading to be a bit more high vibrational. But again, for some of you, like, you are going to take a chance with this person. You are going to give them another shot. And it doesn't mean things can't work out, but it definitely is showing me there's a lot of work to do. Okay, so you just want to make sure you're not, moving into a toxic or codependent situation here. Okay. All right, let's see. Any advice and guidance here? We see pay attention to the signs and the clues. The universe is talking to you. All right, and we do see for some of my Pisces, despite some of these difficulties, this person is loving and caring, and if they are willing to work with you and meet you halfway and transform, and it doesn't, suck the life out of you or leave you feeling wanting or imbalanced, then this certainly could be, a lasting love for some of you. Okay, but like I said, it is one that I do think is going to take work. All relationships at some point in time do take work, and holding space for one another here. So let's see what important dates come through for my Pisces. So we see not likely within the next 9 months, okay? And we see next month, okay? So for some of you, I feel like this is actually coming in probably a bit sooner than expected. A lot of you, I do think it is coming in Gemini season. Yeah, so that's the message I'm getting. Sending you love and light. Take care.